and welcome back to York City FM2020 with me, TW1. Before we get into the game, which is going to be Preston in a moment, I just want to touch on the finances because we haven't spoken about the finances in a while. I just want to show you the difference that the championship makes. So, because we've been York for a long time, we can see the budget and the overall balance over that time scale as well. So, as you can see, back here in December 2020, in and around the non-league, and then you get a little bump here, which is I think League 2 in 2022, and then you get another little bump in and around here as well, which would be League 1. You then get another bump at the start of the League 1 season, up to 2.72 million, which is good money, you know, 3 point there, and you got another 3 million there. Championship though, you go from 1.4 to up to like 6 million. That is such a jump up. That's great money, but when we get to the Premier League, and I do want to show this again when I get to the Premier League, that bump up is going to be a massive jump. I think you get like 80 million for promotion in the Premier League, so like the difference that the Championship to League 1 is, you know, is a good chunk. But the difference between Championship and Premier League is huge. Also, if we finish the season in the Championship, we're going to get the TV revenue as well as the like the payout for league position, which should help us out a little bit more. So we should see an even bigger jump next year, which allows us to spend more money and improve the squad, which we might not have to do too much because it's been alright. Like, let's have a little look at the league table, because we played a few games since last episode, and it's been a roller coaster ride, like the intro would suggest. It has been a bit of a roller coaster. Win, loss, draw. It's not been bad though, it really hasn't. So, you know, we're in 13th, we're 4 points above the drop. Is that comfortable? No. Wait, out 13th, 18th, 5 points above the drop. That's not comfortable, but it's, you know, we've got a lot of teams between us and the drop, which would suggest that, you know, some of these other teams are going to fall down, some of them aren't going to happen. And today we are playing Preston, like I said, who are 22nd. So a chance to increase that gap. Win today, you go up to, what, 6, 7, 8 points clear of the drop, and then you can start relaxing a little bit more. Also, 18 points in 15 games is on pace for about 50 points this season. I think 50 makes us safe. I'm pretty confident 50 will make us safe. So, yeah, let's get to the schedule. Last episode was the 4-0 absolute smashing, so confusing result because we had 10 men for a good portion of it of Wigan, who were bottom of the table and clearly should have been bottom of the table. Ryan Giles in that one scored and then got sent off because why not? We then went to Millwall, who were 22nd in the league at the time, and we lost 1-0 to a Conor Maloney Wonderstrike, which frustrated me dearly. We weren't great though, so I can't moan too much. We then played Swansea, who are a fellow relegation battling side at the moment, and we beat them 3-1. Ryan Giles returns from his suspension to score, and then Liam Roper picks up a goal, and Brian Scott picks up a goal. Important goal for Liam Roper. He has not scored in a while. A good one for us, a monkey off his back. Hopefully he can hit some consistent form and take some of the goal scoring pressure away from Brian Scott, who is still the leading goal scorer for our team. Then play Huddersfield and lose 3-1 to them. Ryan Giles scores again inside a minute, but we lose out 3-1. Huddersfield are a lot better side than us. We just played the game which was on TV against Stoke City. We were good in this game, as you can see by a lot of the ratings. The man who wasn't great was Brian Scott. He had a couple of chances, wasted them. Frustrated by that. Really frustrated, but what can you do? Defence-wise, you know, played really well. Charlie Oliver, I just want to point this out. So he's been with us, many of you know, if you watch from the first season, he's been with us from the start. He's a Manchester City Academy player. Look how consistent this lad is. Look at how outrageously consistent this lad is. For a player who, he's not a world beater. Let's be honest. He's a solid centre-back. He's not a world beater. What is the game? See, he specs out a League 1 apparently. No. If you play a League 1, let's go back to where he was. Where is he? There we go. 6.99. he's not a League One player. He's playing at Championship level all day long. Thank you very much for that. Or maybe our tactics are that good. Maybe I'm not a tactical genius. Let's get back to the Preston game, though. It's a drizzly game at the York Community Stadium. Team selection-wise, yes. Giles picked up a knock, so he's out for 7 days. He picked up a little knock in training. He gashed his lower leg. Who's diving in our goalkeeper in training? Whoever's doing that needs to get out of the club. You're a fool. And Tom Giles has been alright, actually. A 6.84 for a goalie on FM isn't dreadful. So, you know, and Jaskalainen's rating's a little bit lower than that, so we might be in a little bit of trouble. Who to drop? Is there anyone else I want to change? I'm tempted to play Fontanelli, but his form's been so bad I can't put him in the team. I'd like to... Is there anyone on the bench who's played well enough to maybe get into this team ahead of someone else? Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Walker and I'm going to play Finnan and Jack as my midfield too. Less diamondism, less like industrialness in there, but I don't think you need it when you've got 6 players here who should be winning the ball back. If I allow 2 more players to go and join and help out in the attack, because Jack is not a centre mid, really, but he's got pace and he can break the line, and Mark Finnan is not exactly slow either, and he can also break the line, so we can have 4 players on a counter-attack doing lots of damage, which is what we want. Process into the game, get the boys warming up, and we'll go through the opposition instructions and I'll get ready for kickoff. Here we are then, kickoff underway here, shooting from left to right in the old red and blue against the green and yellow, looks like Norwich City kit, Preston. That is an awful kit. I'm sorry, Preston. Preston fans, if any Preston fan is watching this video, which it's a needle in a haystack, do you like that kit? Do you seriously like that? I don't. That is awful. I've seen some awful kits for time being a Manchester United fan. We've had some bad kits. You look back in the 90s, I'll flash an image of the kit I'm trying to talk about right now. That was a bad kit. This, though, awful. Scott, good shot early on, inside a minute. We did score last game, or not last game, the game against Hunterford inside a minute, so I probably should have commentated it, but meh. Giles with the ball in. Brown heads away. Baines now to Roper. Keep it alive. Oliver. Simple ball to Giles. Get the cross in. Hello. Cross. Today. Maybe. No. Get it blocked. And now they're going to counter attack. Potts. Good tackle, Giles. Well done. Coyle mops up really well as well. Back to Baines. Now Cabby. Big switch looking for Giles. Couldn't find him. Picked up the second ball from the Potts header, which was poor. Coyle with a switch out to Davis. Chance to get the ball into the box if he can. Drives into the box on the right hand side. Now gets back to the byline. Finnan with the ball to the back post. Giles header over the crossbar. Solid football that. Inside 2 minutes. I'll take it. We'll get creative though. Like 80% possession for the first 5 minutes is really good. Just you need to make a little bit of a clearer opportunity. Our crossing, despite telling them to be whipped in, aren't exactly whipped in. And the other problem is, I think there's too much of a tendency. Maybe I need to go into like the micromanaging of where to put our crosses. Excuse me. But we seem to put crosses in areas for our fellow wingback and not for our strikers, and that's really frustrating because we do have Liam Roper on the pitch. Do you want to chase that ball, baby? No, it's an offside. Okay. I thought we were away then, to be honest, if like Scott ran. Not gonna lie. 18 minutes. We got possession. We've had shots. Have we made an opportunity? A half chance, maybe? I don't know. Crawley Woodrow's got one for Barnsley against Swansea. Mancor. Is that not like a mythical beast? Now Ethan Laird on the right hand side. Ex-Manchester United Academy player. Still at Manchester United in real life. Potts to Joseph. Back to Potts. Good little spell from Preston. Can they do anything with it though? His story. Out wide to the left hand side for Burrows, who crosses it towards the infield. Now Potts inside the final third. Burrows again. Finds Potts again, who shoots on range. Jaskalainen collects. Solid volley. Ballsy though. Like you gotta hit something spectacular. He's Scully. Oh, and he monsters exited the top corner. There was weren't even a part. It was awful. What a free kick though. Yes, gliding. You've got a hand to it. Now you know what, I can't moan. It's just a great free kick. We're 1-0 down. We've been the better side. Show some demand more. Focused. Well done. Well done. Ben Cammy is the worst performer so far. Means nothing, really. It means utter nothing. Roper. Davis. Be creative. I might drop to positive. Just to be a little bit more freeing in the final third. Coyle. Finnan. The ball's going sideways a lot, boys. That's a more progressive pass. Now Davis runs at his counterpart wing back. Finnan in towards Giles at back post. That's what I mean. That should be a Roper. I want that cross to go to a Roper, to a Scott, to a striker who can head run football, not a wing back. And Ryan Giles is on a yellow card. That is the wrong button. That is what am I doing? I haven't played FM in a couple of days. You might be able to tell. Just dribble more. Just dribble more. Cross. I don't care about that. Just stop tackling. Just stop tackling. Please stop tackling. There we go. Any highlights? Oh, Jack with a free kick. She had an opportunity to get the ball into the box. It was Oliver. We're great at headering the football just over the crossbar. Like if that was the point of the game, we'd be really good at it. We would be. We'd be really good at that. We'd be like top of the table at headering the football just over the crossbar. Unfortunately, boys, we're not playing rugby. You better get it in the goal, not just over it. You bell end. Just get to half time so I can shout at you for being good but not doing anything with it, because that's what you've done. Match stats. Hello match stats, have we done anything with this game? No clicker, no half chance. That'll be a big fat no. Who do you blame? That's the question. Who do you blame when the team's not made any chances? Like, do you blame the midfield or do you blame the strikers? That's the question. I'm not happy with your playmaking efforts, and I'm not happy with your finish. I'm just going to blame both of you, to be honest. Defence, come on, defence, come on. You are the whole point of this team. The whole tactic is built around the fact that I have 5 at the back. 6 if you count Coyle. You ain't just soak up pressure. You're not doing it very well, are you? Tempted to whip off Giles because he got that yellow card. Yeah, we're going to do it. Kington on your gum, son. He is also taller, so he could header at back post a little bit better. If that's a thing that matters, I don't know. Jack. Do we do anything else with the midfield, maybe? Who's playing badly? Jack, Roper. You confuse me, you do. You confuse the bejeebus out of me. Just do. I don't get you. I don't get you, lad. I just don't. I really, really don't. Is this a real highlight? Or is it just a kickoff highlight? We shall find out. I suppose Ethan led. Baines. Jack, header away. Joseph. Back to Ethan led on the right hand side. Faced away from goal. Good tackle by Kington, who's just come on. 4 goals on that left hand side. Just because he's got a yellow card. And I know what he's like. He definitely would get sent off. You can be frustrated all you like, Gaskalainen, mate. Like, it's the lads in front of you who needs to be frustrated. A good long throw that. It was Roper. Kington with another blast. Hits a guy straight in the square in the face. Hello, but it's been Cammy with the ball into the box. Roper. Header over crossbar. I don't even have to like pretend I'm surprised. I don't know why I'd have to pretend. Like I don't have to pretend that. Anyway, it's just frustrating. All 3 of these guys are playing like utter poop. Utter poop. Can we work the ball into the box? Can we be more expressive? And can we be a little bit wider? Let's see if that helps. Let's give that 10 minutes. See if we make a half chance at least. If we don't, I'm then going to have to look to my bench. McFarlane, maybe Langford. Probably the two options I've got. We are rattling towards the 70th minute without anything. Here's Kington with a long throw. It was Baines. Stowy heads away. Goalkeeper was in absolute no man's land. And it's going to be another throw in, but we don't get a highlight off this one. We've had 15 shots. 15. 16. Not good. Oh, they've got a throw in their half. Let's just watch this highlight just in case we make something from it. Story. Brown. Watch them go and score from this deep position. It's going to be the most glorious Barcelona-esque football you're ever going to see. Should I say Bayern Munich? Barcelona are pretty poop now. Ethan Laird. Driving down the right-hand side. Not even going to attempt that name. In towards Potts. Great pass. Jaskalainen probably could do better with that. They have a corner. Can't make a sub at a corner. That is the rules of football. Joseph. Header away by Oliver. Well done. Kington launched the counter-attack. He has done, but Ethan Laird will collect. And as the highlight ends, we will make our subs. McFarlane for Roper. Jack for... Oh, I've got options. Oof. Oof's swapped with Coyle. Coyle's swapped with Finnan. And we will drop to attacking. We're going to go at this. And I need to make a shout of show some passion. And we have a corner. Kington. Come on, boys. It was Scott. Oliver's there. Little ball back to Kington. Now pulls it back to Oliver. Who blasts! Oh my word, Charlie Oliver. Oh my days, Mr. Centre-Back. Mr. Capitano has risen to the occasion and scored a beautiful goal. Well done, Oliver. What are you doing, though? What? I suppose he's just had enough of watching the strikers try to shoot and he's done it himself. Keeper's not great there. We're going to let it try. It's about 8.3 for Oliver. It's going to make his rating look quite good. He has been really good. Here's another corner. Finnan. Get the ball into a dangerous area, son. Heading away. Now Davis. Give it to Oliver. Let him blast it. You know what, Cabby? If you wanted to, you could. Honestly, Oliver. Someone give him an option anywhere. Coyle will do. Home. Now down Davis. Davis, you're going the wrong way. Now you're going infield. That's an interesting ball. Out wide to Kington on the left-hand side. I hope that's a cross. Because if that was a shot, holy moly. This to Kington. Kington with another long throw. Look at these launching balls in towards Baines. Headed away. Oof picks it up in the edge of the box. Gets tackled. Don't get counter-attacked. Hit him. Ethan Laird. Back. Go on, Rawson. You slowed the counter-attack. Now you've got to just deal with their possession game. And they are 22nd in the league for a reason. Get a foot in. Get a foot in. Ethan Laird. Up against Kington. He's beat him. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was real close. Demand more. Come on, boys. We can go for this. I'm going to stay attacking. I want to win. I want a win. Don't concede from a corner. Here's Khan. Please don't. Game. Don't. Potts. Yeah. 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 Sure. Okay. Kington, please deliver a good ball. Oliver! I love this guy! What a Capitano! What a hero! What a big man! What an equaliser! He's on for a hat-trick! Centre-back's on for a... He's on for a perfect hat-trick as well, because he scored one with his right foot and one with a header. If he slots one in with his left peg, he's got a perfect hattie. Is he offside? Not even close. Oliver. Oh, Oliver. I love you. You are one hell of a man. Kington, no. I thought he was going to go into like Oliver again. Oh, man. Roberts. Hello? Defender? What are you doing? I just went really... Ben Cabby? Ben Cabby, can we have a little chat, my friend? Are you okay? Are you okay? Alright, first off, Davis. I don't know what you're doing, but at what point, Ben Cabby, is... So what's your thought process here, Ben? What are you thinking? What are we thinking? You know, are we thinking a nice little ball in there? Are we thinking a nice, I don't know, a little dribble and then play the ball out maybe? Are we thinking just clearing it out for a throw-in? Like, that's not a terrible option. I wouldn't be dreadfully unhappy with that. I know you're not the greatest left-footed, so I do understand that your options are limited. I know you're not the greatest dribbler. But that is not the option. Because we've conceded from a corner already. If this goes in, I'm going to be one very, very salty boy. We are doing zonal marking. That is really bad corner. He just done Ben Cabby's job for him, but I thought throwing. It's our throwing as well, which is even better. Davis. Oof. Cabby. You can kick the ball up the field. What a freaking miracle, Scott. Well done, Sonny. Keep going, Scott. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Cross. Kington! Oh, I think we were going to win that in the last minute. Well, we talked about roller coasters. It's a bit of a roller coaster game as well. Well done, Charlie Oliver. You are an absolute legend. Rest of the team, not great. Not great. I'm proud of you. Really significant from you, son. You were stunning for someone who can't particularly... He's a League One player, quotation marks. Played really well. So, thank you very much for that, Charlie Oliver. Oliver Stars, yes, he does. I'm going to praise him as well for his goals. Weird. Team leader, Mr. Capitano. Hats off to you, lad. Hats off to you. We shall be back next episode for one of these games. Who are we coming back for? He might come back for Swansea, Wigan or Millwall. We'll come back for one of them. I don't know which, and I'll catch you there. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Team everyone. Hit like, hit subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Tell me about your FM save. I am always curious to know. I'm always interested in learning about other people's FM saves. I've got an Instagram, I've got a Twitter. You know, send me DMs of your players. I do like reading and looking at FM stuff. It's just the kind of person that I am. You're probably the same because you're here. If you haven't made it this far, you are an excellent person. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.